Hi, my name is Avasha Jaiswal, and today I'm going to be speaking about the significance of reading and books to me. Reading has always been a huge part of my life, and books have had a major impact on it. I can proudly say that I started reading when I was just 4 years old and have now read over 650 books. That's quite insane, am I right? My favorite genres are fiction, science fiction, and non-fiction because I love getting lost in my imagination and time. Reading is a fundamental thing for today's society because without it, almost nothing could function. If adults could not read the directions to reach a place, then there would be many people dying before reaching a hospital. And if adults didn't know the instructions to open a medicine cap, then imagine the loss. Reading is truly vital for the functioning of today's society, and writing was the epiphany of greatness. Some people say that a sword is mightier than a pencil. I'd like to say that they're wrong, and the pencil is much mightier than a sword because such writings like Love from Lexi can make you feel emotional peril which even a sword, even death could not make you feel. Writing and reading are important. Reading is also how we discover new things. We learn about such wisdom and we learn insight from the past. Reading is a fundamental in developing a good self-image. Non-readers or poor readers often have low opinions of themselves and their abilities. Many times when I'm unable to read a thing in Punjabi because I'm not that well educated in Punjabi yet, I feel helpless. I feel like I have no ability at all. But I slowly read through that. I worked through it and I can now speak fluent sentences in Punjabi. I hate giving up on books. I always finish them. And some of my favorite authors are Shakespeare because his writings might be long, but they have such emotion. And like I've stated before, I love getting lost in time. The fact of the power of written ideas communicated through reading is a fundamental reason and a foundational reason why some governments oppose free and honest communication. That's right. Illiterate people are easier to control with manipulation, and that's why before not many people could read. But now, with society, even a 12-year-old like I can read. And I need to be able to read to function in today's society, and so do you. Reading has been so amazing. It's a great experience. I love reading autobiographies. I love reading books which are just talking about the imagination of a person. I love reading about people's lives. And you must think that what would a world without reading look like? It would be plain chaos. And I don't even want to think about it. There are many people who suggest that reading was the doom of humanity. But I suggest otherwise because reading is an exercise for the mind. And as you might know, the mind is just a muscle and it needs to exercise like the other muscles. That's why reading can help you think sharper, as they say it. It also helps us to calm down, think of life, and it improves our vocabulary. Even as adults, you need to read because across so many new words we've never heard of, reading can cover almost all of them. It also leads to better comprehension because kids who are encouraged, like me, at an early age have better comprehension of things around them. Like I said, I love getting lost in my imagination, but I also get lost in reality and books pull me out of it. They help me feel much better about myself at times. Books have helped me think about lots of stuff, like my critical thinking, because I love reading detective novels as well. One of the primary benefits of reading, like detective novels or critical thinking books, is the ability to develop critical thinking skills. Like, you can sharpen your mind with just these horror, mystery, etc. elements. It also improves your memory. Like, if I were to ask you about some chapter you read in a book, you're gonna remember it. That's because it improves your memory. You remember the setting, the style, you have it all in your head because you imagined it. And I've also seen that via reading, I've performed much better at school. And I just want to say that without books, I don't know where I'd be, like I said before. Books are everything for me. Books have resulted in such amazing things. I'm able to speak because I was able to learn English through reading, or else I'd just be stuck at 3-letter words. So I'm very proud to say that books have had a huge impact on me, and I love books. Thank you.